Well, greetings yet again to the Gran Turismo 3 Prize Car Only Challenge. And yeah, since I saw another video of the UK only cars challenge run in Gran Turismo 4, I decided to implement another rule here. Yeah, if there are no races where it's not possible to enter by only using a prize car, then we must concede, and of course, only use road cars throughout the remainder of the run. Yeah, it's a debuff. A similar idea to that other challenge run. So yeah. I'm going to go over to the Altezza race and of course get the licenses done and dusted, the other ones. So let's strap ourselves in and let's get ready to roll. Alrighty. Got all the license tests done. And I golded them all. I actually went ahead and golded them all. Yeah. Yeah, and the last one was... well, the last two ones were probably the easier ones. But anyways, we now got all the licenses, and all we have to worry about now is, well, using our VIPs. Yeah, we don't need to visit the car dealership yet, because, well, the debuff rule hasn't went into effect. I gotta remember, I think I purchased medium slicks for this car. But I got an even better idea. I could purchase super slicks. It'll last us the whole race. And we don't need to worry about pitting or anything like that. Yeah, the reason why I decided to do the VITS race is because we need one of the cars there, the Toyota Altezza LM race car. Yeah, it's 10 laps long, so be ready for some long, grueling events. Yeah. Yeah, this is called Day of the Altezza, by the way. Seriously, what kind of crack were they smoking when they decided to extend the races to 10 laps long? Yeah, I agree with Dustin Eden. Races are long here. Yeah, what were they smoking, man? But I gotta complete those longer races to get the Altezza. Alrighty, so I'm gonna skip ahead to the final race, because, well, I don't want the video to be go on for too long. So let's skip ahead. Well, if you are wondering why my commentary is audio only instead of, well, streamer style webcam footage, it's because for some reason the lip syncing on the webcam footage that I got, or at least imported, was horrible. Yeah, there was an error with the lip syncing, and of course I decided to have it become audio only, so that's why. So yeah, enjoy it as is. Insultingly easy, I mean. I basically just lapped all the rival Vitzes. Yeah, the pink Vitz is an absolute Giga Chad. See what kind of prize card we get for winning these long, grueling races. Yeah, if I attempt again, I don't have to complete the final race. I can just save and see if I get a different prize card. Yeah, that is just in case we don't get the Altezza LM race card, by the way. Alright, here we go. So yeah, I learned my lesson. Oh my god! I cannot believe that. It was so worth all the trouble to get that Altezza with good old yellow wheels. Yeah, change the oil of the pink Vitz. The pink Vitz definitely deserves a rest. And get inside the Altezza LM race car. Yeah, it's something that Dustin Needham didn't do. Hold up. It's actually black wheels. Yeah, it's a glitch in... Well, it's... I suppose a glitch in Gran Turismo 3 that shows us the wrong wheels. But oh well. A race car is still a race car. And I'm going right up to the Altezza race in the beginner hall. And then, well, pretty much dominating the amateur hall. So let's go. And so, with relative ease, I got both of the Altezza race championships won. Yeah, I won the beginner level Altezza race. And that was way too easy. And of course, the reward for getting it is, well, a prize card that will come in handy. You'll see what it is. Yeah, we could have gotten another pink Vitz, but no. There are no Vitzes here. Instead, what we got was a red Toyota Celica. Yeah, it will come in handy. Same story with the amateur level Altezza race. Yeah, I won it with relative ease, and because the races are so long, I was even able to lap the competition on some races. Yeah. It's disappointing that we don't get an aquamarine Celica, but it will still come in handy. But anyways, I still got both Altezza races done and dusted. Like the Vitz race clip, this clip also had, well, issues with lip syncing, so I decided to have it audio only, just like the Vitz race clip, so get used to it because I'll be having some audio only clips in this playthrough. Yeah, at least in the amateur hall. I cannot wait to see what kind of prize card we get for completing this race. Yeah, completing the championship. Yeah, it's ironic that the Altezza race has just as high rewards as the, well, isn't that ironic? Yeah, I mean, the Altezza race has just as high rewards as the Vitz race does. Except it's actually yellow, so they actually gave us a yellow Altezza. Yeah. We win an Altezza. We get another Altezza. So, of course, yeah, the black one will be retired because I'm not a fan of the looks of it. So I'll use the yellow one throughout the remainder of the playthrough. Alrighty, so next up is the FF Challenge. Of course, I was going to use the CRX, but I'm actually going to use this car because it's actually pretty competent for the amateur hall version of the FF Challenge. So, see you in the next day because it's getting really late. Alright, next day. Let's get into our. Well, the next day is upon us, and let's get into our Toyota Celica. Yeah, I was going to use the CRX Delsaw, but I believe that's a better choice. Yeah. Looks like the Delsaw isn't. Yeah, I think I might have sold it last time, if I remember correctly. But anyways, let's get into our Celica and, well, can't add a turbo kit to it, but we can still add a racing muffler and an NA tune. We got all that extra money to spend, so what's it to ya? Oh, yeah, only a few cars need to upgrade. Alright, fully tune it. Let's go crazy with it, man. Alright. So yeah, no turbo kit, but we can still install a suspension upgrade system. Yeah, I know T Kanji has good suspension steps. Might have to check out his tune-ups to see which ones are, well, to see if they actually work. I mean. Yeah, I didn't actually know that suspension did anything. At first I thought it was just another one of those upgrades that have little to no effect on the game, but I actually did find out that it does have an effect on gameplay, as it can affect the handling of your car. Alright, so alright, let's go to the, yeah, I gotta check something first. Yeah, we completed the FF challenge in the beginner hall. Let's do the amateur hall version. Yeah, and of course, I'm only going to show you the first lap of this race and the final lap of the 5 races. I'm not a fan of recording these 5-lap races. I don't want the video to go on for too long. Alright, let's adjust the settings. Alright, let's go. Yeah, make sure that sideburn doesn't trail behind this car. Yeah, I'm referring to sideburn from Transformers, Robots in Disguise. Yeah, and I made that reference because, well, he likes red sports cars. Yeah, this car is basically bait for sideburn. Imagine that car being an Autobot. Yeah. Or being one of Kelly's cars. Yeah, normally I would ignore this car and sell it in normal playthroughs, but because this prize car only playthrough, I'll actually have to use it and it's needed. Alrighty, let's skip ahead. Almost done. And yeah, I said no endurance races, but I actually am making an exception for Super Speedway 150 miles since it's the only way to get a Clio as a prize car, and the endurance race is pretty short. Yeah, so the Super Speedway 150 miles is the only exception here, since it's not possible to get a Clio otherwise as a prize car. And I didn't want to go for the German Touring Car Championship just to get a Volkswagen Beetle. So yeah, won that race. So Amateur Hall FF Challenge, done and dusted. Let's see what prize car we get from completing this. Because we do need another car for the Professional Hall FF Challenge. Oh look. Salika's older brother. Yeah, well, younger brother since it's a newer generation. But yeah, let's skip the tune-up and go straight to the race. Because, well, the tune-ups do take a while, as seen on, well, in the video itself. So, let's go! Yeah. Alrighty, here we go. Yeah, it's the last of the FF challenges, and we actually do need to complete this race since there's a car in there that we do need to get for the Type R meeting. Alright, so do the setup. Adjust the gearing. And let's get ready to go. Yeah, like before, I'll show you the first lap of this race and then the final lap of the final race. Oh look, there's our prize car right ahead of us. And we don't need much tuning with that car. Now this car I can picture as an Autobot. It's a lot sleeker than the other Celica. I decided to keep the wheels because they look good enough. Normally we would skip this car, but because of the challenge, we can't use any cars from the dealership aside from a few events. My golly, that Civic's fast. Yeah, and the VTEC just kicked in, yo! Yeah, that joke's pretty old. You guys killed it years ago, so yeah, let's skip ahead. Alright, so it's the final lap of the final race. That's a Cote de jour, at least it is 15 laps long. And yeah, the F2, which looked like a threat in the amateur hall of the FF Challenge, is now a joke in the professional hall version of the FF Challenge. Because I literally lapped that car. The biggest threat here is the Volkswagen New Beetle Cup car. aka Volkswagen Beetle. Alright, so that race is done and dusted. Yeah, we got another championship done and dusted. Yeah, and this prize car to yeah, it's in glorious white, by the way. That's good in it. All we need here is an oil change. At least for the beginner hall version of the Type R reading. And yes, this car is a lot entry. Yeah, I thought that beat the Type R beating. But I might have made a screw up there because you can't get a prize card to beat the Type R beating. It's just the Legend of Silver Era Tuscan challenge that. You can't possibly use a prize card to beat, so let's go. Apparently it goes up to 18,000. And it easily blows past the competition. This is a show, man. Yeah, Big Tech just kicked in. Don't even need to tune in for professional type of reading. it's going to be needed at all. So worth it to get this car. Alrighty, let's skip that. The first Type R meeting championship was done with relative ease. And of course, we got a prize car that we don't need, since all 3 of the FF challenges have already been beat, so we turn into credits. Such a shame, since it's a really nice car, would have been useful for that race. And then I realized that the car just wasn't competitive against the NSX, so I had to upgrade it just so we can stand a chance against the biggest threat in the amateur level Type R meeting. So yeah, I tuned it up to the max and went straight into the Type R meeting. I might have gotten a little carried away with the tuning as well. I was trailing ahead of the NSX. And of course, I won it with relative ease. So yeah, that's another championship in the bag. Alrighty, so we're at Côte d'Azur, and of course, almost done with the race, and yeah. Had to be audio only because, well, the clip that I recorded had no audio whatsoever. Yeah, it's a glitch. Don't know why that happens sometimes. But anyways, they really like to use this track. Yeah, Gran Turismo 3 got a little carried away with this track. And you will get tired of seeing it. Especially on playthroughs. Well, long playthroughs to be exact. But anyways, that's 7 laps. Done and dusted, and that's another championship in the bag. And of course, let's see what prize car we get. Hopefully it will be something useful. Championship, we got 20,000 credits for winning it. Alrighty, can't wait to see what it is. Oh look! It's a black Honda NSX Type R. Yeah, it's one of the rarest prize cars that you hardly get. And yeah, we will be putting it to good use in the beginner version of the MR challenge, since it is an MR car. So let's give it an oil change. Yeah, it's not the same without the GT guy. So yeah, let's go to the beginner league and go straight to the MR challenge. So yeah, the MR wait, let's check something first. Yeah, we completed every other drivetrain dependent challenge except for the MR challenge. So this will be the last one of the beginner hall drivetrain dependent championships. And of course, go into the settings, turn off active stability management, and turn down the traction control, and we're all set. So yeah, this is another easy race with this car.
yeah, it is so cool in black. Yeah, it's like edgelord levels, man. Yeah, it's really edgy. It's one of the only two prize cars, well, special color prize cars, if I remember correctly, that are colored in black. So for all of you edgelords out there, definitely try to get, well, edgelords playing Gran Turismo games, definitely try to get this car if you have the chance. So yeah, we won it with relative ease, and the opponents here are, well, slow, lightweight sports cars. Since Gran Turismo 3 has a limited car list. And the car actually handles pretty good. It has a good power to weight ratio. And it will be used in other races with the debuff. So yeah, we're gonna jump straight to the race in Apricot Hill. Alrighty, so we're almost done with the race at Apricot Hill Raceway, and it's another easy one. So yeah, I gotta get out the edgelord mobile to the finish line, and we'll be able to get another prize car. So yeah, just gotta get up to that corner that you can cut. Yeah, finish line's just up ahead. So yeah, the edgelord mobile takes the win. Alrighty, so let's see what kind of prize car we get. Hopefully, it'll be something good. Alrighty. Yeah, we're not using that. It will be turned into credits. So long, MR2. But anyways, let's take a little detour and go rallying. Let's get inside the Subaru and, of course, win some rally races like Richard Burns. And yeah, the prize car that we get by winning all these races is going to be useful later on. Alrighty, let's give this car an oil change. Here we go. Meanwhile, Ghetto Rally. Yeah. All know where that reference is from. Yeah. Subaru. Subaru, Subaru, Subaru. Subaru, Subaru, Subaru. Oh, boom, 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 boom. Yeah. Boom, 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 boom. There's another quote from this meme. Yeah. Yeah. Wakamoo, Ghetto Rally. Yeah, Wakamoo, Ghetto Rally. Yeah, it definitely does sound like some meme stuff right there. Oh, here's another good one. For this meme. Look out! Well, yeah, that clip alone is hilarious. Yeah, Wakamoo Ghetto Rally. The Wakamoo Ghetto. So yeah, we're currently winning with the Ghetto Rally mission. Yeah, I know these Impreza used in that movie is a newer model, it's white. But still the Guto rally machine, nonetheless. So let's fast forward. Alrighty, we're almost at the finish line. And yeah, I used footage from the, well, replay footage from the beginner, well, the 2-lap version of this race for the thumbnail. Yeah, you'll see the footage in the thumbnail. And that's because I wanted to have a screenshot of the wet track since it looks really cool, man. Alrighty, let's see what prize car we get. You can't be serious. It's the same prize car that we got when we got a license, but oh look, got this Scudo. But yeah, I actually changed my plans. We're not going to do the Legend of Silver Arrow until the next part, because that means taking the debuff, and there are some races that I want to do before the debuff kicks in, the nerf. Alrighty, so I wanted to use the Lancer Evo, but I wanted to be more meme worthy about the beginner portion of the GT World Championship. So yeah, I'm not going to do the Clio Championship until the next part. I originally planned on doing so, but didn't want the video to go on for too long. Oh, gotta get some racing softs. Forgot about those, man. Almost forgot about the racing softs. Alright, so let's... yeah, using super softs would be overkill, man. So yeah, I wanted to complete the first 2 GT World Championships and then get the Toyota GT1 road car, because it will be needed for later parts. Believe me, it will be needed, because yeah, we're going to be going through the debuff. Yeah, I add this rule that if there are no races that we can't possibly beat with only using a prize car, then we have to concede and only go with road cars throughout the remainder of the playthrough. And I didn't want the debuff to happen too early. That's why I changed the final 2 races to the beginner portion of the GT World Championship and the amateur portion of the GT World Championship. Yeah. Look at there. The MRS just pulled off. Yeah, that's the MR2 Spider where we live. Imagine getting humiliated by a French shitbox. It's not even rear-wheel drive, it's front-wheel drive. Yeah, imagine, like, POV, you're in a highly specialized Super GT racing machine, and then all of a sudden, this French shitbox comes out of nowhere and passes you. I mean, how would you feel, man? Yeah, how would you feel if some French shitbox humiliated you in front of, well, a crowd of thousands? Yeah, it's a Zara kit car, and I wanted to keep this one because it's the only front-wheel drive rally car in the game. I got 1 million credits for selling a lot of rally cars I didn't need.
Yeah, I wanted to give the French some love. Alrighty, that will be long enough. Alright, it's the final lap of the final race of the beginner level GT World Championship. And of course, I decided to name my own racing team for the, well, at least for the headcanon, Star-Crossed Racing, in memory of Sam Flair, who, of course, just disappeared from the entirety of the internet, which is pretty sad. But yeah, Star-Crossed Racing's first outing was a hit or miss. And of course, the hardest race was Special Stage Route 11, where of course I had to resort to using a Forza strategy for the very last corner of the race. I didn't show it, but I of course slammed into the MRS, which is the biggest threat in this championship right now, and of course I'm sure the MRS team isn't going to be happy with me using a Forza strategy. So yeah, that's the beginner level GT World Championship done and dusted. Yeah, and well, I need some sleep, so might as well end it here and get to the amateur level GT World Championship tomorrow. And of course, the prize car that we got is, well, a snazzy Toyota Celica GT4 that we will use in the amateur level GT four-wheel drive challenge. So yeah, I need some sleep, so I'm gonna do the amateur level GT World Championship tomorrow. Alrighty, so it's time to go up to the amateur GT World Championship. And of course, we're gonna do it with the Toyota Altezza race car. Yeah, get some super slicks. And we're all set. Yeah, they're pretty cheap. Alrighty, let's go. Yeah, this is the final race for this part because my original plan, of course, means taking the debuff early. I don't want to do that. And not to mention it's called Day of the Altezza, which means that the Altezza is a big part of this series. Yeah, a big part of this. A big part of part 4 in the series, to be more precise. Yeah, so Formula GT will definitely be challenging. Yeah, I was gonna use the Camaro race car, but realize how fast this car is. Not to mention this part has gone on for long enough, so of course the debuff will come into effect in the next part. Yeah, and I've actually given this car the nickname Morizo. After the, well, alter ego that the head of Toyota at the time had when he raced around in the Toyota Altezza in the 24 Hours of Nürburgring. Yeah, its nickname is a nod to that driver. So yeah, Morizo the Altezza definitely takes the win here. Yeah, so skip ahead to the final lap. Yeah, so let's skip ahead to the final lap of the final race. Alrighty, so I'm having an intense battle with the competition. Yeah, I have to be careful that Viper doesn't pass me on the final lap. Yeah, the Altezza is definitely down on power compared to it in its prime. Yeah. Yeah, the Viper is definitely part of, well, I'm gonna call the Viper driver I'm gonna call the Viper driver Joe after Joe Astor. So yeah, Joe is nearly catching up to me, but he doesn't, well, seem to learn his lesson from last time, because I had to resort to wall riding in Special Stage Route 11. Yeah, do not pass me, Joe. Was it Jim? I can't remember. But yeah. So yeah, Joe nearly took the win, but my Altezza by Starcross Racing always takes the victory. And of course, we won the championship. And that concludes part 4 of the Prize Car Only Challenge. Yeah, it was definitely more challenging with the Altezza. And it felt like I was fighting for the lead. Something that I don't usually get on normal playthroughs of Gran Turismo 3. So yeah, I'm glad I picked the Altezza because it made the racing more intense and challenging. But anyways, what kind of prize car do we get after all these troubles? If we don't get the GT1, we'll have to go back to this championship in the next part. Same car that we got. Golding all the licenses. Yeah, I know what's gonna happen to that car. Yeah, so
I'm gonna be redoing this championship and getting the Toyota GT1 in the next part. But for now, let's wash the Starcross Racing Altezza and, well, first change its oil. Yeah, where are you, GT guy? Whoops. Yeah, the Altezza definitely needs a break from completing all the races, so Maurizio deserves a Maurizio has a well-deserved rest, and of course, Maurizio deserves to retire. So yeah, this concludes part 4 of the Prize Car Only Challenge series. Yeah, I didn't get to Legend of Silver Arrow because of the debuff that I had to come up with. But still, I managed to complete a good number of races, and yeah, I'll be testing out the suspension setup. So yeah, catch you guys next. The suspension setup of the Escudo, to be more exact. So yeah, catch you guys next time, and peace out.
Smaller channels are at risk, and every subscriber means a lot to them. Like, comment, subscribe, and hit the notification bell for the latest Racer Cinema Productions videos. And together, we can help drive the YouTube algorithm away from this channel, so that I don't succumb to the fate of other smaller channels getting to